Ignition sequence start.
What's going on there, folks? Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm your boy, adrianakaad.
If you don't know who I am by now, no intro.
And this is...
The Takeoff.
I like how the soundboard gets us hyped up, man.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I like that hand
A
clap
bit
right
on the
there.
inside.
Welcome back to the Takeoff.
By the way, this is a salmon shirt, not a pink shirt. I know somebody might say it one day, salmon. I'm not on my camera.
I was going to say, you trying to take it back to the Dipset days?
Nah, I never. They were good rap group, but yeah, I just was never a pink person. But my eyes can see the difference between pink and salmon. I always buy something salmon color.
Well, I was going to say...
By the way, a local shirt too. I got it at Easter Market. I can't remember the lady's name or the store company. It just says Detroit in a bunch of different languages. So
You know, Detroit is a low-key spot for a lot of good stuff people don't know about.
especially fashion.
Yeah.
I wonder, do they got any runway shows? I'd probably visit one if I knew of any.
Nah, I remember the hair show back in the day.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, you remember many years ago they had what's it called? The thing with the pimps show up. All the players ball.
Players Ball.
They
Yeah.
had that once in Detroit many years ago.
It started from here.
Oh, it started here.
Yeah, it started
I never
here.
knew that. Okay.
Yeah, I think it did. Either here or Chicago and one, but I remember they had the Players Ball here.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I knew that.
So, yeah, that's a little bit of history about our city, our great city of Detroit. You know, the funny thing about Detroit is we got this little rivalry between East and West.
Is it a rivalry? Do we want to really see each other do better? And we're like,
No, we just make fun of what people do on east sides of the
East
city.
side. Okay.
Like we don't do that here.
I thought it was like some people like, for you Naruto fans, you got Naruto and Sasuke, y'all rivals, but at the end of the day, y'all are making each other better by competing.
No, you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
When people do east side shit and when people do west side shit.
Yeah.
So we don't do that over here.
I hate scary people. I got growing up, I had a lot of people who say, I'm not going to the east side. They wouldn't even go see a girl if they met a girl, they was interested in her. She said, I stay on the east. They wouldn't even go visit. That's how scary they was.
Well, that depends on where on the east and what time of day you going.
I give you time of day, but yeah, definitely time of day. But where? I'll go anywhere.
Well,
Me personally.
at certain times of day, you shouldn't go nowhere in Detroit, either east or west.
Sundown towns, or what are we talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
You know the type of bullshit that happens, the BS that happens any time of the day.
Anytime.
I don't know if I hate to bring this up, but I'm gonna bring it up. Remember that time when Pastor Winans got carjacked at the gas station, and that was in broad daylight.
Was that the one? Was that the pastor who, when he came outside, all his car was on bricks?
No, this was the pastor. He tried to pull up at the gas station right here on Davidson, near Linwood and near Linwood.
Okay.
He pulled up. Folks seen him out there. So what they did was they beat him down, robbed him, took his car.
Oh wow! I didn't think it was going to end like that. I mean,
This
when
was
you
a long,
commit
this was a
physical
long
acts,
this was
you
a
know.
long time ago.
I remember, I want to say like an out of town pastor or something. He pulled up with a nice car. Then I want to say when he got out of the church, it was on bricks right outside the church. It was on a brick somewhere.
That could easily happen.
Now I do remember it was a pastor. I can't remember what church. The pastor was sleeping with somebody's wife, and right during the middle of the service, the man came and confronted the pastor, and he shot him. You don't remember that? The pastor shot the dude.
No, I don't remember.
I feel like this was like 4 or 5 years ago. It was more recent, but he shot him. I don't think he killed him, but he definitely shot him.
Man, there's always some type of craziness going
Or
on.
I don't know how YouTube sensitive the word shot. He put lead in him.
He was disgruntled with the man, so the man handled it the aggressive way.
The aggressive, yep.
So, yeah. So I want to talk about this subject real quick. Have you ever, in your lifetime, and I'm pretty sure you have you ever done something that out of the black culture don't find black? Like case in example.
Like call the cops.
like case in example. Anime wasn't really popping like that.
You know what? It was a
With, like-
subculture. I get what you're saying. and I can't even refute that. But I was one of them people. I don't care what you like. I knew a lot of.
But
people.
what I'm saying is, have you ever been judged for that? Like,
Yeah, I had people who judged me for that. But when they actually gave especially Dragon Ball Z, it was what made a lot of people like a chance.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z, but usually it wasn't that popular till later years.
To watch. But I remember. I was watching Dragon Ball Z when Goku first turned Super Saiyan, here in America at least. We delayed from overseas.
But see, the reason why I bring that up is because I saw another episode. I swear this balloon pop show got to be some type of op show, allegedly, because it's showing people the worst in people.
What?
That balloon pop show.
With the woman hosting it?
Yeah.
Okay,
what? Because it was another episode, this dude, he wasn't dressed all flashy. He had his J's on, but at the same time, he had some ripped jeans, a flannel, some locks, regular glass. Basically, in other words, he looked like a nerd.
Okay.
So he was judged based off his appearance by the women on the.
People do that.
But see, what I'm
trying
saying,
to see the point you get to. I'm sorry.
What I'm saying is that it's so funny within our particular culture or race that, let's say another culture, a man were to dress like that, he'll be more accepted than a black man who's dressed like that. In other words, okay, I notice a lot of women, especially black women, will go with a guy of another race, whether he black, white, or whatever. No, not black, but whether he white or another type of race. He wouldn't be called goofy and lame. He'll be called quirky. I like that type of guy. I have heard that before. But when it comes to another black man being dressed like that, all of a sudden he's lame. He's a square. This, that, and the other. He's not quirky now. Now he's a goofy.
But that's just, I get what you're saying, but character should shine through clothes. Like, he looks lame, but I got to know him.
But see, all that don't matter.
It really don't.
All that, not now it's down to skin color.
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like, as somebody of a certain race, like us, black people, we're not always accepted when it comes to other type of black people when it comes to doing certain things or dressing a certain way.
You know what? I'm gonna take it a step farther. It's a cultural. I think in our culture, people want to criticize before they compliment. Like if I walk in a room and you eating pizza with ranch on it, I'm like, oh, you nasty. And you see what I already did? I'm already dissing you and putting you down before I even give it a try. Oh man, just try it. It's good. Then I try it. Oh, it really is good. But why did I have to walk in the room with that? So
I think you're shamed in this culture. You're shamed. People shame you for being yourself.
For being yourself or being different or not following trends. But guess what? When you follow, don't that make you a sheep?
Look, say what you want about Charleston White, but he made a magnificent point. Yeah, I'm gonna say it.
Go ahead.
He said some real truth. He said if you a black boy from the hood, you're gonna be deemed for doing things that's outside of the hood. Like case in example, you're gonna be shamed if you like to play the violin. You're gonna be shamed for playing the violin. You goofy. You lame. What the hell you think you are?
But all the people who. You know what I realized in society, and I said this to somebody a long time ago when they dissed something I did, I ain't gonna get into it. I was like, critics never have nothing to critique.
But see, that's when you become a certain age. What I'm saying is if you a boy to a young man, that's the time where things hit harder because you're not developed yet.
Yeah.
You're still under development. You're automatically gonna be judged for being different. You're gonna be judged for this, be judged for that. But if you go to another community, that's fine. You're more accepted for being yourself.
However, in this community, you just got to find your community within the community because there's other, if you want to call them oddballs like you, it's other people who share your interests.
I'm not saying that, but you're missing my point. The point what I'm saying is when it comes to certain things, okay, say you dress the way you dress, okay? Mm-hmm. Or like how my man was dressed on the Balloon Pop Challenge. He was dressed, cut off jeans. He was dressed like a surfer dude, like a nerd or a square or whatever. But if another person of another race would have dressed like that, they'll quick to accept him for dressing like that over the black man. That's what I'm saying.
Everybody got one experimental outfit. I agree with what you're saying, but for one, I really want to know who the guy is you're talking about.
You got to watch.
I watch her.
No, you got to watch
the show. I believe is Arlette, the woman.
Well, whatever it is, no, you got to watch that particular show and see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Now, I understand why you're kind of confused because you never saw the episode, but I did.
I've seen almost every
No, you didn't see that particular one. This is the latest one.
If we're talking about that with the woman from, I want to say Phoenix.
No. What I'm talking about is the guy with the cut-off jeans.
But I've seen every episode. So
okay, but that's that. But I'm saying the cut-off jean episode, I don't know, have you seen it?
I've seen every episode. That's what I'm saying.
No, but have you seen that one?
I don't. I can't. It doesn't stand out in my mind.
Okay,
right
well,
now.
that's what I'm saying. You have to see it in order to understand what I'm talking about.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So when you see it and see how he dressed and see how others respond to him,
Did he leave with a woman?
No, he didn't. Well, not from what I saw.
Okay.
Yeah, because everybody automatically pop, 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 pop. As soon as he walked up,
Okay.
everybody popped.
But they do that often. I remember one time
But see,
it was.
not sorry, not to cut
Go
you.
ahead.
But to be fair about it, the women did find him attractive. They said that. They said they just didn't like how he dressed, and he openly said that this is who I am. I'm not changing for nobody.
Yeah.
You know, he stood on his ground.
So again, you call him a lame, but he just proved to you.
No, I didn't call him a lame.
No, not you. I'm talking about the women call him a lame, or they call him
Well, they perceive him
quirky.
as one. Yeah. No.
Whatever they refer to him as, but he proved with his character. Oh, I'm not as I appear in your eyes. I'm really standing on something, and the real man was standing for something.
Yeah, he was standing on
So,
who he is. You know what I mean?
I
And
remember
that takes a lot of strength to do that.
They did it with another guy. He came out with I want to say a hat and a hoodie and stuff. Everybody pop. He turned out to be a lawyer. He just graduated.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Yeah, so again, that's what I'm saying. Y'all give people like me. Unfortunately, if I was one of the ones standing there with a balloon, a woman come out who don't appeal to me, I may pop early. Now, if it's one, I'm talking about, I'm gonna look through the clothes. I'm talking about your physical or face or whatever. I'll probably pop. But if it's just clothes, I'm gonna give you a chance. 1-2 rounds. I'll see what you got to say. See how you carry yourself, the way you word yourself, and then I'll pop later. You got to give certain people chances.
Yeah, but see, that's not everybody.
That's not everybody.
That's not the
And
world. The world is harsh and judgmental. Mm-hmm. That's the way it is. I didn't make it that way. They're going to automatically judge you on appearance.
Yeah.
They're going to think you're this way, you're that way. Ooh, you must like this. Ooh, you must like that. But that's like you said, you don't know that person.
Yeah.
Because the world is judgmental.
It is. Yeah.
That's the way it is. So judging the man based off what race he is and what you think he should do because he looks a certain type of way, that's what I'm talking about. When shit like that gets very tiresome. Like, just because you black, you don't know how to swim. That's like saying that.
Man, it's a lot, man. In this past year, I've been actually asking a lot of people I know, and they don't know how to swim.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying
I know.
You're automatically stereotyped to believing that you don't know how to swim.
Yeah.
That you don't hike. That you don't do this because you stereotyped into that category.
Just try. Growth is stepping outside of your comfortability and norms of the society in which you or village in which you grew up in. Step outside of it. Everybody in this hood, everybody want to smoke and drink. That's their ideal of a good time. My ideal of a good time is I'm going to go try kayaking. I just found out in Detroit, east side, down over there off the Jefferson or the water, they got kayaking. I'm about to go try that. There's certain things, just try it. You don't know what you're going to like. You don't even know if you faster than Usain Bolt if you ain't ever ran top speed. There's certain things y'all don't even try to see what you're truly good at or passionate about.
Well, it's always good to be open-minded, but what I'm saying, if you're from, young men, young women, if you're from an environment where they look down upon what you do and who you are, when you get old enough, leave that environment, but you got to be strong. You got to be strong. Be strong, young kings and queens, be strong.
Because I ain't going to front. There's a lot of people don't even like going back to their hometowns. Nothing's wrong with my hometown. I didn't have no extremely bad memories, but I just don't like to go back. To me, it's every time I'm there, even if it's only seconds, I'm like, man, I feel like stagnant. I feel like I'm going in reverse. So I'm like, man, get me out of here. I'll stay. I'll pull up for a little quick, hi, how you doing? A little birthday celebration. After that, man, get me up out of here. Never had a bad experience there. It's just, it don't feel like growth. It feel like I'm starting to move backwards.
Yeah. But if you like the violin, learn how to play.
Yeah.
If you like the cello, the bass, whatever, learn how to do that.
Yeah, just learn.
But don't be confined to your environment, and don't let your environment shame you for being who you are and liking who you like. You know what I mean? You ain't got to trap. You can like anime. Yeah. You ain't got to always listen to this type of music. You might listen to other type of music. You can listen to jazz. You can listen to whatever.
My ideal of fun is drinking and smoking, because that's what my friends say.
Yeah,
fun is drinking and smoking. Like, no, man.
No, you don't have to do
like,
that.
I've put several people up on new stuff, mainly artists, but, clubs to check out and, axe throwing. We got axe throwing. We got something called, what is it, fouling out here. It's football mixed with bowling. Just type it in on GPS. It'll pop up. We got so much stuff. We got something called rage rooms out here. Just type in on GPS, rage room, go there. And usually women I know, especially the women of Hispanic descent, I'm just going to refer to y'all as that. Usually they kind of got more anger in them, and a lot of black women too. Usually I always take them to a rage room, and then they be like, they just be so shocked they didn't even know that something like that existed. So just try new things. Like certain women, let me peep your vibe. Usually the first date or hang out, I'm just talking to you. Then once I peep your vibe, I'll be like, I'm about to take her here. And here we
Which
go.
leads me to my next topic. What do you think is a good first date?
Again, I customize everything. That's me though. But if I'm gonna just try to answer your question generally, it gotta be something where you can get to know the person. A movies, y'all both just sitting there quiet, and all you know is, hey, I can tolerate a movie with this person, or possibly some people want to get all hype. But it gotta be somewhere where you really interacting. So yeah, y'all could do a dinner date. I personally don't. That's too slow for me. I like more activities. See, the first date, and a lot of girls want to judge your wallet. They want to try to see where your wallet is first date. A Riverwalk date. That's to me a good first date.
I agree. I like a walk in the park if it's nice outside. Let's grab some coffee or something. Grab a tea.
You know where I do like going though?
What's that?
I like going to the DIA.
That's a good one. Yeah, I get it. I like the DIA. Hey, Detroit Institute of Arts. I used to work down there, by the way. That is a different type of vibe.
Work there?
Yeah, I used to work there.
Okay. I always
long time ago.
Every time I used to go, I see all the kids playing chess, and I'd be like, I ain't even gonna sit down over there. They gonna
they be playing. Yeah, it's a different type of vibe.
You know what? I haven't taken too many women to the DIA, but I've never fully walked through it with the women I'm with because they always want to wear heels. I always tell people on dates, or women on dates, dress comfortable. They always want to wear heels and, oh, my feet hurt. I'm ready to go. All right. I've never fully walked through the DIA with somebody.
I give you another one, the African American Museum.
Yeah.
I went down there.
Do you ever feel depressed though in the African? Let's be honest. Do you feel depressed? Which is what you learning. Like it's a lot of.
Ain't nothing we ain't already know.
I mean, we ain't already know it, but man, it's like if I wake up planning on having a good day, I'm not about to throw in a movie Roots.
In that case, life is depressing. It can be depressing.
Yes, but I'm saying I feel like you purposely put yourself in certain mind states when you go places.
Well, like I said, you can walk out the door and see some depressing shit.
Yeah.
And it puts you in a mood.
But that would be what's the word I'm looking for? It would be unexpected versus deliberate. You deliberately going to African Museum.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, if you think like that, but at the same time, you should already know what you're about to see.
True.
So
I do like when they do get the King Tut exhibit in there. Usually that's DIA though.
But yeah, I mean, and also I give you another one, the Henry Ford Museum.
And where? In Dearborn?
Mm-hmm.
I've never been.
I've been there.
I still haven't been.
I want to say I've been there a year ago, around Christmas time.
I had 3 women in my life kept asking me on separate aspects of my life, let's go, take me here, take me there. And I just never went. I don't know why. It just doesn't seem fun to me. I'm going to go one day.
Go to the Henry Ford.
I still haven't been to the Science Museum ever since a few years ago. They updated it. I still haven't been. I'm going to go check it out, though.
I want to try out Greenfield Village, too.
Yeah.
Train ride, but the thing about that, they said it's haunted. Nah, I don't know about that.
What that mean? Just have some stage
I don't do haunted houses, none of that stuff. No, if you know it's something in there that you going somewhere you really don't need to be, don't go.
Let me ask you this question: do you keep sage at your house?
No,
because I keep sage at my house. Well, I got sage. Now I don't know if you know. I don't like to have company. I'm not a have company person.
Mm-hmm.
But every now and then, certain people, as soon as they'll leave out my house, I grab my sage and I walk through the whole crib with sage. I burn out energy about the crib. But, I would just do that. Keep some sage in your pocket.
But that's not my house if I'm going to another place.
I mean, yeah, that's true. And you out in the open. So I don't know if you can ward off evil spirits from that.
But yeah, that goes back to what we were talking about earlier. It's a lot of dope spots here in Detroit. We just named a few. If y'all got a date, y'all got it. You don't know where to go. Check out those spots.
And somebody please open up a business on top of the Renaissance Center where you can do bungee jumping straight down into the water, and then you got hot air balloons.
I don't know how that's gonna work. How design.
I think it would.
You know they about to sell it off, right?
No, I thought they were just moving.
No, GM is selling off the Renaissance Center. When they're talking about doing it.
Oh, I thought they were just moving from the Renaissance Center.
Well, they are, but they still plan on selling what they got going on in the Renaissance Center.
Until it's sold, the building gonna be up.
Yeah, it could be up for lease.
Somebody open up a business where you take an elevator to the top floor. You're on the roof. You put a harness up before you walk out on the rail. Y'all can bungee jump straight down into the water, and then you got hot air balloon.
That shit ain't gonna work.
I think it'll work, bro. I be throwing out business ideas.
I'm gonna tell you why. Look at where the water is compared to look how far back the Renaissance Center compared to where the water is.
No, I'm saying, yeah, it's gonna have to be a long scaffold or something on the way out there.
You telling me that build a long ass scaffold from the top of the Renaissance Center all the way to the water?
Yeah.
You know how long of a walk that is?
I'm just throwing out ideas. I
That's
just want
a
somebody to get
long
money.
ass.
It could be a seasonal. It could be a seasonal thing every summer, just for the month of July. Hey, bungee jumping straight down, but then you're gonna have to time it, make sure boats and stuff ain't going by.
Next time you down there, just look and you in the river.
No, I know it is a way because
that's a long.
it is a long walk over.
How they gonna do that?
Got to go to I'm throwing out ideas, bro.
I get you, but man,
I will say something I've never done as long. Everybody in every. Say if you from.
And I wasn't bungee jumping that water. I just want to let you know.
I think people, it's always one thing you've never done in your city. Everybody be like, man, I lived in Detroit all my life. I never did this. Or I lived in New York, never did that. One thing I've never done in Detroit is get on the Princess boat.
I haven't either.
I got to do that. I'm going to do that one day.
Yeah, I never did that either. I actually never been to those Coney Islands.
I remember when I was a kid, I went to Boblo all the time. My grandpa took us all the time. So I still remember it. That boat ride all the way there. And from my memory, it was just an island with like a theme park, and you had fun on it.
I've never been to Babylon. I probably wouldn't be old enough to remember. But I'll tell you another thing I've never done. Never been to the Coney Islands since back to back.
Oh, downtown?
Never been there.
I went to both of them. I didn't know that the triangle one is not the old one. It's the one right behind it.
I wouldn't even know.
I think one is called American Coney, and the other one is like.
I used to work down there, but I never been down there.
I've been to both. The other one got. I ain't gonna say who got better food, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They said one got better food over the other.
You gonna know the difference, yeah.
Then why are they next door? That's what I never understood.
I guess because it's weird. I used to always go to the triangle one, and then I never even noticed there was another one right next to it. I was like, man, y'all got to put up a banner or something out here. Like I did not know. One day I walked in and I tried their food. I was like, okay.
But you could tell because it's painted different. You got one side painted one way, another painted another.
One is American colors. I want to say the other one is green and black.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, probably gold on it.
Yeah, and like I said before, I was told one is better than the other.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say which. Y'all gonna just try them both. Y'all gonna be like, oh, the definite winner.
But yeah, but like I said before, these some of the spots at our city that y'all may not know about. Also, too, it's some spots downtown, especially around the area where there's Farmer and Grand River. They got the alley.
Oh, yeah, with the clubs and stuff.
Yeah, the alley. Yeah. That's my first time actually going down. Well, not first time, but I've been going down there, around there. But I didn't know. You know that one club where you go upstairs? Well, no, you go downstairs and they got all them highlighted pictures.
Yeah. That's where it's at, right on the corner.
I had no idea what that whole damn time. I forgot the name of the place.
Yeah, I can't remember. Deluxe Flux or something.
Yeah, that. Yeah. I had no idea. That's where it was the whole time.
Yeah, that's where it is. It's always a line though, and people say, man, I be trying not to make people be saying it's kind of small and cramped in there. I still have never been inside, so I can't say for myself, but
it can get crowded real quick in there.
Yeah, it probably could. I've never been.
And it's one way in, one way out, just like most clubs are.
No, that's too dangerous for me.
And you got to go down the stairs to get into it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I would check it out. I still haven't been.
I've been there.
I kind of grew out the clubbing phase before a lot of stuff started coming and popping off here. I go every now and then, but I'm beyond that.
Well, we already spoke on the clubbing phase before. It's too much antisocial activity.
Oh yeah, activity. Well, I agree because I know I'm the type of person I like to be in person. Hey, how you doing? What's up? Can I, come over here and talk to me away from the speakers? But a lot of women now are too modernized and they think it's weird to talk to them in person. Like, holler at me at a DM. This is just weird. I feel, I don't know.
It's been a trend going on right now of a whole bunch of women online complaining that men are not approaching them no more.
I could believe it. But again, the feminist movement and the other movements, this is kind of what y'all wanted. We foresaw this and we tried to get y'all out of it. Y'all always got to make y'all mistakes.
Well, see, the thing
Even
about
I don't want to get on this. Go ahead.
No, but the thing about it is with this particular topic, it's like it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. Because, longer the days where dudes used to pull up on women. I mean, dudes will still do it, but it's not like how it used to be. dudes will pull up on a woman like, hey, what's up with you? This, that, and the other. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, will rap with a chick. That's slowly phasing away. Hell, I remember back in the high school days on a summer night, let's say you have a girl on the block that y'all talking to. Y'all would sit out on the porch till like, what, 1, 2, maybe 3 a.m. and just kick it all night.
Just talking, yeah, relax.
It's not like that now.
Yeah.
It's not like that no more. You just catch a vibe. Them days
I
are gone.
used to do that, but sometimes you ever just get the feeling when a car come up on the block, everybody get quiet and look like, whoa, what's up?
That's how it was.
That's one of those feelings.
That's
like,
how it was. But see, that was a vibe then. Wasn't no cell phone. We were just sitting there kicking it.
Yeah.
Just chopping it. Late at night. It's hot as hell in the house. They want to go in the
Relaxing,
house.
chilling at the park.
Yeah, just kicking it with your crush. Yeah. It's not like that now.
And it wasn't even really a hormone thing. It's like, I'm really out here just talking, getting to know you.
Yeah, you just vibing with your crush. That's what it was, y'all. It was a crush.
But now, again, the way the society is now, unfortunately, women got to approach men because, again, we're not approaching y'all. Y'all would be like, too much, oh, get away from me or this and that. Y'all trying to cause scenes, and this is what y'all created. I think a lot of y'all really don't got game. A lot of women don't got game. It's rare. I mean, now if you throw in obvious signs, come holler at me, flicking your hair or, batting your eyes, whatever, go for it. But a lot of y'all, when y'all have to approach a man and speak, y'all don't got game.
You know what I find funny? They say women are better communicators. I find that to be highly untrue. Because, all right, I'm going to say this. No, I'm going to keep it 100. Ahead. I'm going to go there real quick. Reason why I said it is because one time I'm hearing a woman saying she want a man that can stimulate, have a conversation with her, this, that, and the other. One thing I know is that whenever you say something like that, you got to break it down in definition what they mean by the stimulating conversation. Because my definition of a stimulating conversation isn't the same way as yours.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I'm already kicking it with you about some thought-provoking talk, all of a sudden, she probably thinking, hey, what's he talking about?
Because, yeah, to me, stimulating for me was I'm somewhat under tutelage or I'm learning.
Some intelligent, something very intelligent. I do that, she not going to know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah. Because I love giving free game. I know a lot of people hate on me for it, but I like to put people
on
the next level. You ever just meet somebody and then you talk to them, you meet them months later, they possibly took your advice or took somebody else's advice and now they're on another level. Because it's so many people I only see once every few months or whenever I see them. But every time I see them, I want to see them on another level. That's a beautiful feeling for me.
I mean, yeah. But, yeah, and sometimes intelligence intimidates people, too.
Yeah, definitely.
So be careful what you wish for because you just might get it.
Now, I do want to speak on the topic. I got to pull my phone out. I don't really remember it. Long story short, there was this doctor. I want to say he was in a Tesla with his family somewhere out in Cali or something, and he deliberately drove a vehicle with his family in it over a cliff with every intention on killing everybody. And they're not going to hit him with any charges. He's going to get up. Man, wait a minute. I got to find this. I don't want to butcher it too bad. I'm already doing bad.
I heard about that story, actually.
Yeah, he's about to get off with man who intentionally drove his family off a cliff avoids jail time, receives mental health diversion. And I think, again, usually when you make it to upper echelon or higher class society, they want to make it appear like, oh, we're not bad people, we're not criminals. But I believe solely just because he's a doctor, that's why he's about to get away scot-free. But they talk about mental diversion. Technically, in my opinion, that means you lose your license. So you shouldn't be able to operate or whatever type of doctor you are, you shouldn't be able to be that no more because mental diversion. You got mental issues.
You got to ask yourself how the hell he pulled that off.
You know what I want to know more than that? Why is the wife taking him back? The wife forgave him. Yeah, what is wrong with you? Did you not have any other suitors? Like, your kids is...
Man, what the hell? No, okay, in that case, what the hell really happened?
I don't know.
We got it. All right, it's cool to say, yeah, but I'm going to take the Dave Chappelle approach.
What's the Dave Chappelle approach?
What did she do? What did the kids do?
What did the kids do?
Yeah, I'm for real. Now, you got to...
What was she wearing?
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Probably in the car, she took her jacket off. He said, you know how much I hate sweaters?
And just... No, just think about it for a minute. You just drove the whole damn... And they survived the car crash.
Everybody survived. I wonder if the kids remember it. It was a Tesla, though.
Man, that car was towed.
It was towed up.
It was towed up.
But
It was like a balled up piece of paper.
Yeah.
So you got to ask yourself a question. What really triggered a man to drive not only himself, but his whole family off a cliff?
I think you ever just be in a car with somebody and they just keep rambling? And when we get home, I'm going to make you some spaghetti with celery. Don't you like that? Yeah.
She probably drove his ass crazy.
Yeah. She pretty much did that.
No pun intended, but drove his ass crazy.
But maybe it was him. Maybe it truly was him. Maybe the wife is innocent in all this. She was just sitting there quiet. And he was just, I don't know, let his thoughts get to him. And who knows what happened.
I'm just saying,
but
you literally try to end a person's life and that person willing to take you back.
In my opinion, I do feel like you should lose your license. And I feel, and as far as the wife, you need to really evaluate taking this dude back. Who knows what I mean, I hope, I don't know. I just hope it was a blip and maybe he never will do anything like this again and y'all can live a long, healthy life. Hopefully. But
could you?
What, can I take somebody back who tried to off me?
I'm just thinking to myself, like, if you want to discipline the kids, what if we grabbed his car keys and did this?
We gonna go for a ride down by the lake. Dad, the way you drive, we ain't gonna make it to the lake.
I know. I'm sorry, man.
Wait. Hey, what's the laugh for what? Oh, that was wrong.
No. Honey, what do you think about these pants? Grab my car keys. I'm driving. Hey.
Dad, can you pick me up from school?
Hey, give him
I can try, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. I feel like that's the wrong way. No. That's really not it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw stickers on these things so we get it right. Oh, you can stop it by okay, cool.
Yeah, but we just had a little fun with this. I'm glad nobody got hurt. That's what people. I'm glad nobody died. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, if you look it up, look at the car, the images of it. I may put one on this video.
Ooh, that car. Yeah, that car was towed.
And hey, but you know what that does? That's a good Tesla commercial. Our cars are safe. Like it's something like.
But could you just imagine you being in the passenger side of a car, somebody driving, all of a sudden they just, you know what I mean? Yeah. What will be going through your mind at that moment?
I told you about texting and driving, or what? What is we talking about? They deliver.
No. Just imagine you being the wife in the passenger side while he driving. He said, "I'm about to drive us off a cliff."
With kids or just us two?
It don't matter. You just right there.
I'm hopping out.
It's a Tesla. You know you got to do a lot to hop out of a Tesla when it's in motion.
Man, I didn't know. I don't know cars. I'm saying, what would I do? Let me think.
I mean, no. What I'm saying, what would be going through your mind at that moment?
What are you doing? What are you thinking? Like flat out. Yeah. You ever just got to grab the wheel like from somebody who driving? Like, oh man, what is you doing? Like.
But I'm just saying, what would be going through your head?
Man, for real, like, what are you thinking? I'll be like, snap out of it. I'll be trying to get them to, like, what are you doing? What are you thinking? Or
if you trying to shake them out of it.
Yeah. Whatever scenario you're going through in your head, this is not that. Like, we got to live. At least usually I feel like once you got kids, that's who you living for. It ain't I'm a parent about to commit suicide. Because plenty of y'all parents unalive yourselves. And y'all need to stop doing that, especially when you got something to live for. As precious as children.
You know, I'm not laughing at that.
Yeah,
I saw something on TikTok that was crazy.
But with that new meme, hey, somebody put out a new meme and it was perfect. Once Bronny James got drafted to the Lakers, congratulations. They flat out said LeBron bold for already hitting his wife, hitting his
teammate mama.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that was very clever. Whoever first put that out, y'all should have threw up y'all Cash App on that meme, and I probably would have threw y'all $1. Usually when people can really make me laugh, I like to look out.
Man, that was the wildest. No, I was looking at something on TikTok. My man was talking about, man, don't have no. He was mad as hell when he said it. Don't have no damn kids. Ain't no guarantee they gonna look out for you when you get older. In this particular type voice, man, all that money you gonna spend on them damn kids, shit, you better off buying a damn rental property. I mean, this dude was literally going off.
Black dude? You might have to send me that. I want to see it.
Man, he was snapping. Bro, he was snapping.
Hey, but again, some kids are ungrateful. Some parents really gave their kids the world, and the kids grow up to do nothing for them. And some kids, You know, they understand what it is. I got you.
That was his main point.
Yeah. So do you think he is a good parent just off of the way he projected himself in that?
Yeah, I don't know whether he's a good parent or not. I could go by his reactions.
Okay.
Based off, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you can do everything for him. They still end up messed up.
What you think he did to? What if he just said, "Hey nephew, play my numbers," or "Hey son, play my numbers." His son didn't play his numbers. All right, I see how it is. I'm going live on your little punk ass. I'll play your numbers if you cash app me.
Hey.
What? Cash app you? Just play the numbers.
That's a petty ass daddy if he did that.
Yeah, if that. Like, bro, I'm telling you, every scenario you have to know all details.
Man, because if you would have saw this dude was mad as hell. I mean, bitter mad.
Man.
Like he, I don't mean to talk about anybody who got kids out there, but what I'm saying is, do y'all think having kids is a burden more than it is as a blessing?
I think it's a blessing in disguise because, of course, you're going to go through turmoil. Again, this is me speaking from who I am. But, yeah, I think it's a blessing in disguise, or just an overall blessing at the end of the day. Some people don't even see it in disguise.
Well,
like most people, as they hold their baby in their hands, they know what they hold it. They know they hold it good times, bad times, joy, sadness, anger, frustration. They holding everything in that moment because they already know what they're going to experience from the day they born till even when they move out their house or farther.
well, you be the judge. Before we get out of here, I want to talk about this main topic that just happened the other day.
Okay.
I don't talk about politics. I hate talking about politics. I don't talk about religion. But we got to talk about this damn debate.
Can we talk about something before the debate?
Well, I'm not going to talk about their policies. I just want to talk about their behavior.
Well, before we get to that, can we talk about what Trump did before the morning of the debate?
Go ahead.
When he dropped that video about...
Tell them about it. They probably didn't see
I
it.
can't remember the name of the product, but Trump dropped a diss video about Biden pretty much putting people to sleep. It was like Biden knows or Biden AIDS or something. It was a pretty funny and clever video, and it made me laugh. It was like a little commercial, like less than a minute, but I say go check it out. I can't remember what to type in.
So in other words, they not like us.
It was like a diss, like, oh, political beef, like. And then especially when y'all do go watch it, go read the what is it called, advertisements or the words when it was playing.
The
No, it's not called when a commercial's playing for trying to advertise something, the warning labels or whatever it's called.
Oh, you talking about the side effects?
Yeah, the side effects in the description is like may cause you to feel like you're the president of the country and a bunch of other stuff. So go check it out. But let's get into his real topic.
All right, I'm not going to talk about their policies. I'm not going to go into detail about that. I want to talk about their goddamn behavior. Two old-ass men going back and forth like the odd couple. That's what they look like, that damn odd couple. They over there arguing, calling each other punks and what else?
I'll be
cowards.
honest, I didn't watch the debate.
They was calling each other punks and cowards. I'm like, come on, man. Y'all too goddamn old to be talking like this.
Do you feel like it should be a cap on the age of presidency? Or at least Congress. You know, Congress, they go till they die.
I want to say yes and no. I'm a 50-50 on that because you can become out of touch with a generation the older you get.
I definitely agree.
But these two, man, boy, I don't know what the hell type of mental state JB is in right now. But he look like he's out of there.
JB? Oh.
Biden.
I don't know why my head went straight to George Bush.
Oh, JB. It look like he don't know what the hell he is.
Right. He just be walking off and talking to other people, doing things like he's in a room with a ghost.
Man, Trump.
That only he can see.
Trump answered that damn toupee. Man, Trump, cut that shit, please.
What, you want him to go bald like Jordan, or what
man, do something because that damn toupee be killing me.
Oh, you want him to get the Dr. Phil?
Or something. No, get the old school Steve Harvey.
What are we talking about? The fake afro?
Yeah, you remember that? Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, get the old school Steve. Get a crispy ass line.
Trump, if you comfortable, keep doing what you. Hey, get whatever you want to get.
I'm talking shit.
Hey, I'm about to do full circle though. You dissing his appearance just like the ladies was dissing somebody's appearance though.
Look, all I'm saying is I'm laughing at two old ass men arguing.
I don't know why they do it, but you got to tear down your opponent in order to look better.
Do you?
You really don't. You really don't. But for the sake of
Do you really? I mean,
the sheeple.
look, I'm not gonna go into detail about their politics, but all I gotta say is over the past couple years, groceries been high as hell. High as a giraffe ass.
Who do you think, if elected, will have gas lower?
You know, and at this point,
Only between those two.
I don't really think it could. You could probably lower it a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna change as much as we think it is.
Who do you think would bring more jobs into the country? It don't matter.
I don't think it's gonna fix the problem we got.
I just had to ask.
I'm gonna be honest, because I think reason why, because I think at this point we're too far gone. We are too far gone right now.
You gotta have hope though that we can always get right.
You can have, hope is cool, but at the same time, let's be 100. Certain problems is beyond fixing. I'm not gonna say what those problems
agree, but man, I love to be optimistic.
That's good. Now I'm not saying be, ill will or be all doom and gloom. I'm not saying all that.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to CGA, but I'm not saying do all that. But what I'm saying is only control the problems you can control.
America can control several problems though.
Well, see, these are problems that are out of a certain individual's control. You know what I mean? Case in example. If there's gonna be World War III, it's gonna be World War III. It's nothing for us to stop it. Yeah, they might be talking about draft and stuff like that, but at the same time, you can't control that individually. Yes, you could probably control that by voting in and out certain people and certain policies. Yes, but that can only go so far.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even right now, we're talking about certain things that was done or that was not done during the presidency. Like case in example, the mandate. It was said that he wasn't going to do it at first. Then all of a sudden he turned around and did it.
Biden. But it was, what's the word I'm looking for? It was what's the word? It was new. I just used the word new. I can't think of the word.
What you mean?
It set a new precedent for the president.
What you mean?
The whole pandemic. That's the word I'm looking for. The pandemic was kind of like a new thing that the whole world never. Like I always think, if I was a president, what would I have done? Would I went straight for a lockdown, shutdown? Would I just had let life continue as normal?
But see, here's the issue with that. That happened under
Trump,
the former president.
Yeah, Trump, and then the early days of it was under Trump. Then it started, rolled over into.
Yeah.
So it was an interesting scenario. I'll say that.
But I'm not going to talk too much about politics. I just wanted to touch on that real quick. Reason why, because I just want to let you all know, whoever you pick, they don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about you. Not one bit.
Well, they may care about you over there, but the rest of y'all don't care about y'all.
If you're not in the club. If you're not in the club, they don't care nothing about you. I'm just keeping it 100. They don't care.
If you are in the club, send a bottle their way.
Hey.
That's what lobbyists do. Send them a bottle. Man, take care of our east side. Send them a bottle. Hey, man, we need new school books.
They don't care nothing about you.
That's what most other cultures do that allegedly the colored black people don't do, is have lobbyists. But we got to get our funds together, get some lobbyists for things we want to need.
You can,
and I have heard that allegedly, I want to say it's California is about to give $10 million worth of reparations to people, but I need to read over that more, see what all the stipulations are.
I was going to say $10 million to those people with $10 trillion overseas.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
And it's also weird, the last few Tulsa, Oklahoma, you remember the Oklahoma City bombing?
You talking about Black Wall Street?
Black Wall Street. Mm-hmm. They've been fighting that for years. Supreme Court just turned that down. I think they said it might be too much money to pay them out, or they said for some reason they turned it down. And mind you, these ladies are almost in their hundreds.
I was gonna say the survivors were kids during those times.
Yeah, during kids, they barely remember it, 4 and 5, but now they old women and men. And meanwhile, y'all just agreed to Israel can get a bunch of money, but over here y'all can't even break bread.
It sounded like to me they're waiting for their last surviving members to die out.
Yeah, then before they be like, hey, wait a minute.
Just like what happened in Rosewood, Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
and all over, those wasn't even the only 2 cases that happened in so many places.
I mean, yeah, it was all type of black towns that were towed down, burnt up, stuff like that that's not being talked about. Even under Lake Lanier down in Georgia.
Oh yeah, I keep hearing about that lake.
Yeah, Lake Lanier.
Man,
it was featured in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, the show Atlanta. So
I don't think I'm gonna ever go in that lake. But again, okay, I'm gonna say that after there. I ain't gonna say that after.
But yeah, I mean, you know,
one of these days I'm gonna become a real brave person and just like no filter. I really when I'm not live or when I'm not in front of a mic, I don't got a filter. But I'm trying to, be a different person.
One day, man. One day.
One day I'm gonna be like, you know what? F it. This is who I am. I'm gonna go crazy. I can't believe he said that.
But anyway, we got anything else we want to touch on before we get out of here?
Any other topics? No, just again, I'll try to probably next week or at least once episode, just tell y'all something to check out in Detroit, whether it's a food spot, somebody Instagram or something. Just go check them out.
I would say they don't have a restaurant, but it's a food truck. It's called the Healthy Re-Up. It's basically a health food truck. It's actually good as hell. They serve quesadillas, tacos, rice, healthy smoothies, healthy juices, stuff like that. It's actually good as hell.
Where do they usually be parked at?
You know what? They just be outside the job, man. But see, if you go on Google and just type up the Healthy Re-Up, they'll come right. They'll come right on up.
I might.
But yeah, it's a food truck.
Cause I might go grab me something. It ain't gonna be that, but I'm about to go get something.
So yeah, that's another. If you into health and dieting and watching what you eat, that's also a good play. Actually, that Mediterranean spot too. Right
Several Mediterranean spots.
The one we went to, the one right here on Coolidge, right there by the freeway.
The Pita Cafe?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Shout out Pita Cafe.
They, I like the juices.
Yeah. Well,
and food.
Yeah.
And food. So it's a bunch of hidden gems,
Never had
Detroit.
Juices, but
hey, A1.
But when it comes to at least, I can't think of the name of the other spot. But at least go to More Herb. They be selling alkaline water. Get y'all go there. It's a store called More Herb on 7 Mile West 7 Mile. MOOR.
Yeah.
MOOR Herb.
So yeah, it's a lot of places. You just gotta be out there looking things up, and some things you just stumble upon.
And then in the comments, put us up on something. I'll pull up. I'll check it out. I'll let you guys know I am very plant-based. Every now and then I dibble and dabble, but definitely not in no land protein.
Yo, they even got a spot somewhere on the outskirts that serve crepes.
Crepes?
Yeah, crepes. It's like a French.
No, it's like a small thin pancake or something.
Yeah, but they fold it and they put all type of crepes. I didn't even know. I didn't even know it was here until somebody did a review on it.
You know what I love? It's a dish called alligator voodoo at Fish Bones.
I can't do the fish.
Is an alligator really a fish? What is it?
Amphibian? I don't know.
Yeah, but see, even though I just said I don't do land animals every now and then, that's like once every 6 or 7 months, I will get that for an appetizer. Alligator voodoo is good as heck. Try it out.
Yeah.
Like we was talking about earlier, expand your mind and your horizon. Try new things. People may criticize you. Hey, a lot of people who was like, "Oh, you eat alligator?" I took them there. I ordered me one. I was like, "You can only get one." Gave them one. That once they reached for a second one, I was like, "Nah, criticize me. What is you doing?"
Oh no.
Hey, that's what you got to do.
My brother, you got to get your own.
You got to open up people's palates and people's minds.
You got to get your own. Yeah. Don't you hate when that happens? You tell them to try this. All of a sudden, they want to eat more.
Yeah, you get that one. Hey, you got money in your pocket, don't you?
Oh no, my brother, you got to get your own.
Yeah, you want to criticize. You don't want to be open to new things. That's what you get.
Open up your wallet and go pay for you one. So
and cash at me. I should start posting my cash app. I remember somebody one time 2 years ago randomly cashed at me $25. I declined it. Then they cashed at me again within a minute. Like, this is for the food. I declined it again, but this was before you was able to send a message with your cash app. And then I think they got the hint they're sending it to the wrong person. Because I was like, if it come through that third time, I'm about to, third time the charm. I will keep it.
You know what? I've been having the same experience. One time, somebody texted the wrong number.
Mm-hmm.
Text me, and I'm trying to tell you, who is this? And it was like, you know who this is. Wouldn't tell me for shit who they was. Just tell me, are you here to pick up such and such for her date? I think they were like either in junior high or high or whatever. They was going to some type of prom or junior prom.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they were trying to text the dude about the details of when they was going to come pick the daughter up or whatever. And after 5 minutes of me going back and forth with them, you texting the wrong number, The mother finally got on there and said, "Oh yeah, you're right. I am texting the wrong number."
Man,
They had their numbers mixed up.
it'd be like that.
Nah, it was a
I
good
guess
thing.
they didn't want their daughter to be stood up. That would have been bad.
That's exactly what it was. But see, if it wasn't nobody on like myself that was honest and telling them, "Look, you got the wrong number,"
Yeah.
then she probably would have got stood up.
Probably, yeah. Hey, keep trying them numbers. You're reaching out to the wrong person.
Like, this is the wrong number. Could text the right person.
I have people send me texts all the time I remember one time somebody out the blue just sent me pictures of nudes. I was like, I don't think you meant to send these to me. They was like, oh, I'm sorry. And that was the end of the conversation, but I did want to continue the
You
conversation.
should have said, "Well, I like what I see. Send some more."
No, yeah. I had to be honest, like, this ain't intended for me. You might want to stop now. It looked good though, but I want to stop.
Well, this is the show. This is the end of the show right here. You got anything you want to plug?
No, I don't got nothing to plug. We said a few spots, local spots. Go check them out.
Well, all right then. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, my personal YouTube channel, adrianakaad. Sooner or later, we will get a social media platform for this particular podcast.
Yes.
On all of them, IG, Instagram, TikTok, all that fun stuff. We'll just, like I said, this is just experiment. This is still under construction.
Yeah.
So,
It's a hobby turned serious.
yeah.
Little by little, it's definitely getting serious.
And thank you for everybody I know sharing this channel to everybody that they know. And I thank you for the feedback. So we just, it's all about getting better, progressing. Sooner or later we will have guests. So just stay patient.
Yep.
So
Peace out.
we out of here. Peace.